My name is Vani, a history overachiever and palace drama expert. One second I was eating noodles in my dorm complaining about stupid plots, then I traveled into a palace drama.
Your Majesty, it's her. She tried to kill my unborn child.
Hold on. I just got here.
Host.
System? What's going on?
Don't worry, host. You've traveled to the year 664 AD. You are maid Wenny, a servant of Zoe.
Zoe? The only female emperor in history? Zoe?
Yes, that's her. She's still a weakling in the harem. Bullied by consorts, controlled by the Empress. You must help Zoe survive the harem. Save her father and brothers. Help her take the throne.
Kidding me?
Wenny, stop talking nonsense. Your Majesty, Wenny is only from my palace. Even if she were extremely bold, she'd never harm the royal heirs.
Maybe she doesn't dare, but her master might.
Sophie, that's a bit much. Zoe has always been gentle and dutiful. About today's matter, it must be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? That's easy for you to say, Sister Empress. She didn't try to hurt you.
The battle has already begun. This palace drama is hardcore.
This screen was embroidered by Zoe, for the child in my womb. I put it in my chamber as a gesture of goodwill. But since then, I've often felt dizzy. Fetal movements are abnormal. At first I just thought I was unwell. Until the doctor checked me this morning. He discovered that in the embroidery, there's cinnabar and lead powder.
Zoe, is what Sophie said true?
Please, Your Majesty, I did send the screen to congratulate Sophie on her pregnancy, but I never intended to harm the royal offspring.
TSK, this embroidery in modern times. It must be a limited edition from a master. It must cost at least 6 figures.
Zoe, what you're saying, I couldn't possibly be harming myself.
Enough. Since the screen was sent from Wu Palace, you are responsible no matter what. Maid Winnie was negligent. Beat her to death as a warning. This matter ends here.
No way. They're fighting, so why am I the one dying? Can I at least survive the first episode?
Your Majesty.
I don't want to die. Save me.
Your Majesty.
I don't want to die. Wait. I know who the killer of the royal heir is. I know who the killer of the royal heir is.
A villain will say anything to stay alive. Drag her out now.
Your Majesty, since Wenny spoke up, let her finish. If she's lying, it won't be too late to punish her. This concerns the royal heir's safety. Please investigate thoroughly, Your Majesty.
You say you know the killer? If you lie, beaten to death.
Thank you, Your Majesty. My life is finally saved. Just as I thought. Your Majesty, look, only the threads in the corner. Poorly stitched. The threads are stiff. It proves only this part has issues. If it were Your Majesty, why not poison the whole screen? Wouldn't that be less conspicuous?
You mean someone tampered with it afterward?
Exactly.
To touch the screen after it was delivered and tamper with the threads, one must have access and the chance to be alone with the screen. From what I know, Lily visited 3 times alone on the pretext of medicine, entering the inner chamber.
Your Majesty, I'm being framed.
Does this have anything to do with you?
Don't cry. Think carefully before you speak. Don't forget your brother.
It was Zoe. She made me do it. She said Sophie was too arrogant with the favor. A prince's birth would threaten her status. She sent a screen to my palace that day, saying the threads faded and needed repair. I didn't know. She actually hid poison in it.
Zoe, I'm so disappointed in you. My decree, Zoe failed to manage her servants, and is suspected of harming the royal heir. From today on, strip her of her title. Banish her to the cold palace.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your grace.
This place is unfit for humans. Your Majesty, we must clear our names immediately. Lily actually framed us on the spot. We must find a way to get the truth out of her, to get the Emperor to release us.
She's been cast aside. She has served her purpose. To prevent any accidents. She likely won't get the chance to speak the truth.
Urgent update. Lily has hanged herself.
What? Lily committed suicide? How is that possible? Yesterday she was shifting blame to survive. Today she's dead?
Lily committed suicide. Side quest started. Find the truth behind Lily's death. Save Zoe from the cold palace.
Lily is dead. Won't the Emperor investigate?
He will. Sophie is in high favor now, and is carrying a child. With proof of Lily's death, who would care? As for the truth, Your Majesty might not want to know it.
What about the Empress? The Empress rules the harem, she should care.
The Empress. As long as Sophie doesn't threaten her position, or cause an uncontrollable scene in court, she'll enjoy watching from the sidelines. Look at yesterday in the hall. Did she ever truly fight for us?
Oh no. What do we do now? The witness is dead. The lead is gone. We're stuck in this hellhole. But the mission the system gave me is to help you take the throne.
Scared?
A little. But I'm more scared of failing the mission. We'll both be done for.
You won't be done for. I've already made arrangements. You can leave the cold palace tomorrow.
What? Your Majesty. You even bribed someone? Then, what about you?
I'm a thorn in their side. There's no way out for me. But you're different. You're just an obscure little maid. Not many people know you. What happened yesterday will soon be forgotten. Tomorrow, I've bribed the food delivery boy. He'll sneak you out.
But if I leave, what about you? What will you do?
Only if you're out will I have any hope of leaving. Winnie, after you leave, I need you to find out 2 things.
Tell me.
First, Lily's death. Who exactly did it, and where? Find any traces you can. What did Sophie have on Lily? So much that she wouldn't speak the truth until death, and even took the blame in the end.
But... Your Majesty, how do I investigate?
Lily's funeral is tomorrow. Maids and eunuchs will attend. It's your best chance to talk to her old staff, sneak into her former palace. It's the perfect opportunity. The funeral will be chaotic. It's the best time to move around and listen for news.
Stuck in the cold palace, yet her mind is still so sharp. Clear logic and clear goals. No wonder history says she'd become Empress. She's the real deal. Okay, this boss is worth following. Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll definitely find the truth, and get you out of the cold palace.
Good.
System. Lily must have been killed by Sophie. Doesn't this count as the truth?
You must find evidence to reveal the truth.
Strange. Usually after someone dies, aren't their hands usually open? Why are her hands clenched so tightly? Oh. Bless me. Lily, please be kind. I'm here to help you. You don't want the killer to go free, right? Bless me. This is...
Host, someone's coming.
Strange. Why did Sophie come so late in secret? She's definitely up to no good. The fabric in Lily's hand is from Sophie's palace. So Sophie isn't here to mourn at all. She's here to remove the evidence. So Sophie is the killer.
Lily's body. Someone come quickly. Hurry.
Lily's spirit has appeared. She's haunting us.
What's going on? Calm down. A corpse can't bleed tears on its own. This is definitely a setup. Only Sophie touched the body just now. Something's wrong with the body. Your Majesty, what's wrong, Your Majesty? There's something wrong with this blood.
Your Majesty arrives.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. I have always been close to Lily. I came to say my final goodbye today. Who knew? I saw bloody tears from her eyes.
No wonder she's here now. She timed it for the Emperor's arrival. She's putting on a show.
Bloody tears? My dear, don't upset your pregnancy. I will investigate.
Sophie's concern for Lily is even more than when serving Your Majesty, much more meticulous. Since you're heavily pregnant, you should avoid funerals from now on.
Your Majesty is right. I'm just worried. Lily might have been killed by Zoe's witchcraft.
Men! Bring Zoe before I.
It's only been a few days. How did you end up in such a mess?
Zoe. Look up.
Now that you're before Your Majesty,
Do you know your crime?
Something is wrong. Lily's coffin is starting to bleed.
What? Wu family's coup. Who is so bold to write such treasonous words?
You tried to frame Zoe. I'll give you something tough. Something's wrong with this blood. Your Majesty was right. In that case, don't blame me for using your own tricks against you.
Using such dirty tricks to frame her. Do you think I'm a fool who can't tell right from wrong? You, go see what's happening.
Your Majesty, those aren't bloodstains on Lily's coffin. Someone used red wax beforehand. It looks like blood once it melts.
Your Majesty, the tears on Lily's face are cinnabar mixed with wax, stuffed into her orifices as wax pellets, making it look exactly like blood tears. Earlier, only Sophie came to mourn Lily, and Sophie has always held a grudge against noble consort Wu. So,
Enough. Regarding today's matter, I won't look into it for now, but if in the future, anyone uses such underhanded schemes again to stir up trouble in the palace, no matter their rank, I will punish them without mercy. I remember you. That incident with the screen. You were just as quick-witted, defending Zoe. Zoe, by your side, you have a very clever soul.
Your Majesty, perhaps heaven saw I was being wronged, so it sent this simple girl to barge in and tell the truth.
Forget it. The cold palace? You don't need to go back. From today on, go back to your Chunging palace.
Thank you for the decree, Your Majesty.
As for today's matter, let's leave it at that. I am tired.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Congratulations, host. Task completed. Help Zoe clear her name. Leave the cold palace. Reward: key evidence to save your father and brother.
Zoe, Her Majesty Zoe Wu, I have something good for you.
What is it? Go get some fresh tea.
Your father and brothers can be saved. This is the key ledger for the Imperial exam case. It lists the dates and handlers for several large bribes. Everything matches the details of the case.
It's too late, Winnie. The Ministry of Justice will finalize the case in 2 days. If we submit the evidence now and go through all the verification, it will be too late.
Then are we just going to watch Lord Wu and the others?
I can't let them die for a crime they didn't commit. Tonight is the Lantern Festival. I've planned a prison break.
A prison break? Heavily guarded. How can we get in? Even if we could, how would we get them out? The prison guards are not just for show.
I have a distant cousin who is a manager at the Shishan mine. Mining requires gunpowder to break rocks. I've contacted him in secret. If we blast the wall with gunpowder, it might create chaos. Then we rescue them in the confusion.
That won't work. Raiding the prison with gunpowder is a capital crime. Once you fail, not only will you fail to save them, you'll be in danger yourself.
Winnie, my father and brother are wrongly imprisoned. Their lives are at stake. As a daughter, how can I just watch? Don't try to stop me, even if it's a death sentence. I must go. Winnie, how are the preparations?
Don't worry. The fuse timing and position are all set. You'll be satisfied for sure. Black powder, 7 parts saltpeter, 2 sulfur, 1 charcoal. Just some alchemist stuff. Right now, it's probably still hazardous waste in a Taoist furnace. In a moment, I'll show you all the art of gunpowder.
Your Majesty, everything I said is true. She really plans to use the Lantern Festival to blow up the prison and break them out.
That's a capital crime for her whole clan. I don't believe Zoe has the nerve.
Your Majesty, a few days ago, she even dared to harm the royal heir. Now for her father and brother, what wouldn't she do? I'm just worried. If she really blows up the prison, it'll hurt the people and disgrace the royal family.
Move.
Your Majesty, it's Zoe.
Move. Everyone, move.
She really is reckless. Your Majesty, you saw it yourself. She's really blowing up the prison to break them out.
Order the Imperial Guard. Capture the woman in red at once. Bring her to me.
Yes.
Zoe, oh Zoe, caught red-handed. This time, no matter how clever you are, you won't escape this.
Let's go. Zoe, tell me. Barging through the city at night. Galloping through the streets. What are you doing?
Your Majesty, today is the Lantern Festival. I felt so sad seeing the city full of lights and reunions. Missing my father and brother.
So, you dared to blow up the prison for a jailbreak?
A jailbreak. Even if I miss my father and brother dearly, I would never dare to commit treason. Your Majesty, who on earth would actually accuse me of such a capital crime?
Stubborn as ever. Your Majesty, the maid heard it all. How dare she argue? Someone come. Bring the witness. Zoe. You're finished.
Your Majesty. I heard Her Majesty Zoe Wu and Wenny say it with my own ears. With the Lantern Festival crowds, they'd break into prison to save Lord Wu. I wouldn't dare lie.
The witness is here. What more do you have to say?
Since you say Wenny and I planned a prison break, then let me ask you, where was the plan, and who was the contact? Where were we going to do it?
I only heard that sentence. I didn't hear the rest clearly.
Fine, leave us.
Yes.
Your Majesty. She's just using clever words to evade. They were conspiring to break into prison. It's a miracle Jilin heard anything at all. How could she know every detail? Besides, she was riding a horse in red today. It's definitely suspicious.
Then tell me, with you dressed like this tonight, and riding so fast, where were you going?
Your Majesty. I was going to the south of the city.
That's the direction of the prison. You really were going to blow up the prison.
Guards, arrest Zoe for me.
Your Majesty.
It's time.
Wow, fireworks.
So beautiful.
It's actually fireworks.
Zoe, what is going on?
Your Majesty, today is the Lantern Festival. A day for family reunions. My father and brother are still in prison. These fireworks today, I just wanted them to see them. To let them know. I am still thinking of them.
Your father and brother are in prison. Doing this is only human nature.
She's just being glib. Your Majesty, don't let her fool you. She's planning a jailbreak.
Sophie. If I were to break into prison, why wouldn't I sneak out of the palace? Why would I wear such a conspicuous red outfit? Am I afraid I won't be noticed?
Well played, Zoe. You dared to set me up.
Deceive. It was Sophie who wrongly accused me of a jailbreak. Sophie. Just how many more crimes will you pin on me before you're satisfied?
Stop your act.
Enough. As a consort of the harem, instead of seeking harmony, you stir up trouble everywhere, making groundless accusations. As for today, I saw everything clearly. Hear my command? Sophie is confined to Changchun Palace. Without my order, you shall not leave. Reflect on your actions.
Your Majesty, I was wrong. Even if you don't care for me, please consider the child in my womb.
Then you should have been more careful. Pray for the prince. Go back to Changchun Palace. Rest and reflect.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Zoe. So what if I'm confined? You have no evidence. Your father and brother will still die in prison.
Is that so? Who says I have no evidence?
The fireworks are lovely. You've been targeted and framed lately. You've suffered.
As long as you believe me, it's not a hardship at all. Besides, Sophie was right. My brother is still in prison awaiting trial. Everything I do is bound to cause suspicion. She was just doing her duty. I dare not complain.
Your father and brother are in prison. Aren't you worried? Why haven't I ever heard you plead with me?
I believe in your Majesty.
Oh, why? Believe in what exactly?
I believe your majesty is wise and will judge fairly. And the harem shouldn't meddle in politics. I dare not speak recklessly.
You're quite sensible. I'll have someone investigate the old examination case.
Your Majesty, did you give the ledger to your Majesty?
No.
Why? We went through so much trouble.
Since your majesty wants to investigate, he will find out everything. We just need to leak the news. Your majesty will find it himself.
Why work so hard?
People only believe evidence they find themselves.
Haven't seen you for days, you've grown thin.
Queen. What are you doing here? You're in league with Zoe. Humph. You've wanted to take me down for a long time. Now you've used someone else to do it. Why act all hypocritical here?
You're being quite ungrateful. If I wanted to mock you, why would I come to this forbidden place? I came for our sisterly bond. I can't bear to see your maternal clan ruined with you.
What do you mean?
Your Majesty has issued a secret decree for guards to reinvestigate the exam fraud case. Your maternal clan can't even save themselves.
That's impossible.
You probably don't know. Zoe is pregnant. Her pregnancy was just confirmed. Your Majesty is delighted. He's drafting a decree. Once her condition is stable, he'll name her imperial noble consort to help manage the harem.
Zoe. That little wench.
The Wu family father and son are reinstated and highly favored. If Zoe has a prince and becomes imperial noble consort, by then, who do you think she'll want to get rid of most? Don't mention your maternal clan. Not even the child in your womb.
No. You can't do this. I'm carrying a prince.
Humph. So, what if it's a prince? Zoe's womb also has a prince.
I know you can help me. Speak. What do you want me to do?
What do you mean by that?
Your Majesty. If I kill the child in Zoe's womb, will you save my maternal clan?
Sophie. I never said that. Killing an imperial heir is an unpardonable crime.
Your Majesty. If you save my maternal clan, I'll take full responsibility.
Be careful. Remember what you said today. Whatever you do has nothing to do with me. I'll try to appease your maternal family.
Zoe. You think you've won? It's not over yet.
Your Majesty asked me here. Why isn't she here?
Your Majesty is so thoughtful. Choosing a quiet place so I can easily kill her. Now's the time. The Empress has sent everyone else away. If I push her down, my family is saved.
Warning. Host Zoe is in fatal danger. Threat, physical push. Location, current position, 3 o'clock. Danger level. High. Intervene immediately.
What? Watch your back. Guards, someone help.
Help. Help.
Quick, quick.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Pull. Faster.
Hurry.
Pull harder.
My child. My baby.
Guards! Someone help. Quick, call the doctor.
My child.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. Take Her Majesty back to the palace. Go find the culprit. Look for the person in gray.
Yes.
Sophie's ring. How could it be here?
Don't worry, Your Majesty. Your Majesty's unborn child is perfectly safe. Just a bit shaken. The pulse is slightly unstable. Quiet rest is needed. Take medicine on time. Avoid further stress.
Thank goodness. If the royal child was harmed, I will not show mercy. Zoe, do you feel any discomfort? Today's incident. How did it happen? The Empress said she asked to meet you in the royal garden. But before she arrived, this happened to you.
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty. I was just startled. I am fine. While I was waiting for Your Majesty, I suddenly heard footsteps behind me. Before I could turn around, someone pushed me from behind.
Your Majesty, it's all my fault. I wanted to invite Zoe to see the flowers. I didn't expect her to suffer like this. I wonder if you saw who pushed you?
Your Majesty, I have something to say.
Winnie.
What do you want to say?
Your Majesty, please look at this. I found this in the bushes near where Her Majesty fell today.
Isn't this Sophie's ring? Is it because Sophie's maternal clan was investigated in the imperial examination case, and she holds a grudge? And she's jealous of Zoe's pregnancy. That she did. Something so extreme?
Vicious woman. She is pure evil. Colluding with corrupt officials and framing the loyal in court. Finally calm the storm. Today, how dare you harm my royal heir? Pass on my decree. Consortly is immoral and malicious. From this day forward, strip her of the title Sophie and demote her to commoner.
Thank you for your grace, Your Majesty.
Pass on my decree. Consortly is immoral and malicious. From this day forward, strip her of the title Sophie, demoted to commoner.
Latest news. Sophie had a miscarriage. The child is gone. Mission defeat Sophie completed.
What? Sophie had a miscarriage?
In a place like the Cold Palace, Your Majesty, how would she let Sophie have the child?
Your Majesty, you haven't fully recovered yet. Where are you going?
To see Sophie.
Sophie? Your Majesty, she tried to harm your unborn child just days ago.
Winnie. Don't you think this is suspicious?
It is suspicious. When I wanted to tell Your Majesty it was Sophie, why did you stop me? I was just standing up for you.
Winnie. I know you mean well. But what I'm saying is, about Sophie harming me, it's suspicious.
Suspicious?
Sophie was by Your Majesty, strictly grounded. Outside, there must be guards watching. How could she avoid the guards? Quietly, slip out of the palace. Besides, that day at the Imperial Garden, Your Majesty happened to invite me, and then failed to show up, leaving me alone.
You mean Your Majesty? Someone was working with her.
What puzzles me most is how she escaped smoothly after framing me. Unless someone had already arranged a way out for her.
That ring.
The ring is real. It's true that she pushed me into the water, but it's even truer that someone let you find those things on purpose.
Someone wants to use Sophie's hand to get rid of both your majesty and the emperor, and also ensure Sophie fails to be the perfect scapegoat. Killing two birds with one stone.
I must go see her.
No. The cold palace is freezing and your majesty is weak now. Besides, Sophie has gone mad if she tries to harm you.
That's exactly why. I need to see her even more.
Then I'll go with you.
My child.
Lee Clan.
Zoe, you're here to take my child away. Go away.
Oh my god. Sophie has been tortured so badly. Who would have thought a few months ago she was still the powerful noble consort?
I'm here to ask you, who helped you leave Changchun Palace? And who gave you promises that couldn't be kept?
You guessed it all. You're not stupid after all. So what if you guessed it? Do you dare touch her? Do you dare investigate her?
Stop playing riddles. Speak.
It's all you wench. You ruined everything for me. It's the Empress. The one who kept saying she would help me. Good, Empress. She said you were pregnant and about to become the imperial noble consort. As long as the child in your womb died, she could save my maternal family. She showed me a way, opened the doors, and told me where you were.
I didn't expect the culprit behind it was actually your majesty.
She lied to me. She didn't help me at all. My father and brother are in prison. My maternal family was raided. Even the unborn child in my womb. She aborted it with a bowl of saffron. She said it was for my own good, to avoid involving the child. But I have nothing left. Nothing at all.
Your Majesty, let's leave quickly. Sophie has gone mad.
Let's go.
Zoe. You think you've won? The Empress will crush you. Crush the Wu family, just like crushing an ant. If she can use me to harm you today, she'll use someone else tomorrow. The one in your womb, whether it survives birth or grows up, is still uncertain.
Stop her. Stop her.
Your Majesty, she's not breathing. Your Majesty, we shouldn't stay here long. Let's go.
Let's go.
Your Majesty. How did I not realize? The Empress was the one behind all this.
It's not that surprising. If I give birth to a prince and become the imperial noble consort in this palace, who has the most to lose?
The Empress. Oh my god. This isn't just a harem. This is a battlefield.
Wenny,
Yes?
to survive safely in the harem, It's too difficult.
It's okay. I'm still here with you. I'll help you. We won't just survive in this palace. You will become the Empress. After all, you will be the Emperor later.
Her Majesty Zoe Wu, an oral decree from Your Majesty. The Imperial Garden scenery is beautiful today. He invites you and Your Majesty to join him at the Moon Pavilion to enjoy the view and chat.
Your Majesty is in high spirits. I shall naturally obey. Please head back, eunuch. I'll go after tidying up.
Yes. Your Majesty also said. Your Majesty can take your time, no rush. I shall take my leave.
Your Majesty is in high spirits today, to invite Your Majesty and you to enjoy the scenery. Together with Your Majesty. Winter of the 10th year of Yongcheng, Consort Zoe was startled in the Imperial Garden, causing a miscarriage and infuriating the Emperor. Suspecting the Empress acted on a grudge and let her staff cause it, her seals of office were confiscated. Confined to Chongming Palace, she was stripped of her power. The 10th year of Yongcheng. That's this winter.
Wenny, what's wrong?
No, you absolutely cannot go.
Silly girl. What nonsense are you talking now? I just promised Your Majesty. Of course I must go.
No, you really can't go.
Why can't I go? Wenny, what's wrong with you today?
Your Majesty, if you go today, the child in your womb won't be saved.
Wenny, what are you talking about? Such childish talk. I'm just going to a meeting. How could the child not be saved? I see you're restless today. Better not come with me.
No, I must find a way to save Zoe's child.
The scenery is wonderful today. It's rare for you too, to find time to sit with me for a while. Zoe looks well lately. The doctor says the pregnancy is stable. I am very pleased.
It's all thanks to the care of Your Majesty and Your Majesty. I heard Your Majesty is good at making peach blossom cakes. I even heard the staff talking yesterday, saying Your Majesty developed a new recipe. It's made me quite hungry. May I have a taste?
I see. You're just greedy. Using the child as an excuse.
Your Majesty, you wrong me. Clearly, this little one is greedy and kicking me. Your Majesty, you must bear witness for me.
You're joking, Sister Zoe. Your Majesty, Zoe is struggling with her pregnancy. It's natural to crave fresh food. Go get the lotus pastries I made this morning. It's in the red food box with shell inlays.
Your Majesty.
Try some and see if you like them. It's made with lotus seed paste, honey, and lotus root powder. It should be light and sweet.
Thank you for your kindness, Your Majesty. Just looking at the color. It's clearly a delicacy.
Warning. High concentration of abortion drugs detected. Maximum danger level. Stop her immediately.
Don't eat it, Your Majesty. Don't eat it, Your Majesty.
How can you be so reckless?
Winnie. Why such panic? Where are your manners?
This pastry is poisoned.
What did you say?
Insolent. Do you realize what you're saying? Accusing the Empress is a grave crime.
Your Majesty, I'm not lying. This pastry.
Ask. Calm down, Your Majesty. Forgive her, Your Majesty. This girl Wenny has been paranoid since Sophie pushed me. She just spoke out of turn because she's worried. I beg your majesty and the empress, as she worried for me, not to blame her.
Your Majesty, Sister Zoe and I have been close since she arrived. I care for her so much. How could I ever hurt her? There must be a misunderstanding.
See, it's all because of Winnie's fuss. Pastries from your majesty must be fine.
Your Majesty.
The cooking from your palace is getting better and better.
I'm glad you like it.
Zoe,
Your Majesty, what's wrong?
Zoe, what's wrong?
Oh no, the baby is in danger. Your Majesty.
My stomach hurts.
Zoe, are you okay? Doctor, call the doctor, hurry.
What's happening? Quick, call the doctor.
It's you, Empress. You poisoned these lotus cakes. You want to kill Zoe's baby. How heartless of you.
What?
Your Majesty, I am innocent. Zoe and I are like sisters. How could I do such a cruel thing? Someone must be framing me.
Your majesty, the child, our child.
Silence. Evidence is undeniable. How dare you still argue?
Your Majesty, please see the truth. Your Majesty, I swear on my life and title, there was no poison in these cakes.
Get away from me.
Ah,
Zoe!
Who is framing me?
Host. Testing cake residue. No poison, but on the plate's edge, I detected traces of saffron and talcum powder residue.
The cakes weren't poisoned. It wasn't the Empress trying to hurt Zoe. She killed her own baby. It's my fault. I failed to protect your child.
Winnie. Don't blame yourself. This child was never going to make it anyway. On the day I was rescued, the doctor told me privately the pregnancy was unstable. The baby was already damaged, even with the rarest medicines. It could only last until full term, and still couldn't be saved.
So,
Since I couldn't keep him, why not do one last thing for his mother and for his maternal family? One last thing.
so you killed your own child? Just to take down the Empress?
Taking her down isn't easy. She is the Empress. Her maternal clan is prominent, and she raised the crown prince based on a single poisoning alone. Your Majesty is furious. At most, she'll be deposed and confined. It won't shake her foundation.
So you...
Although your Majesty named a crown prince, but the prince is hot-headed. He acts violently. He long lost favor. My miscarriage this time. Your Majesty saw it himself. His hatred for the Empress is at its peak. If at this time, the Crown Prince pleads for mercy, and angers your Majesty,
So you want your Majesty to direct his anger at the Empress toward the Crown Prince as well, shaking the nation's foundation.
once your Majesty is fed up with the Prince, the Empress's faction will lose its foundation.
How far must one be pushed? To be so cruel to oneself?
Winnie used to be so timid, never dared to speak for me before the Emperor. But the Winnie now seems like a different person. Winnie, this road is paved with bones. I have no way back. There's no turning back. Will you stay by my side?
I will. I'll stay with you till the end.
Father. Imperial Mother wouldn't hurt noble consort Wu's child. There must be a misunderstanding.
Make him leave at once.
Father.
Your Highness, please go back. Your Majesty is furious right now. He won't listen to anything.
Your Majesty is innocent.
Your Highness, please go back.
When Did Father really say he'd play with me?
Yes. Your Majesty said he'd come after his meeting. 10th Highness, wait outside for a moment, okay?
Okay. Greetings, Sean. Oh, my ball. Father gave this to me. Let go.
Father rewarded you with this.
My ball. Pay for my ball. I'm telling Father.
Humph.
The prince is indeed as hot-tempered as your Majesty said. He even bullies such a small child.
Oh,
Humph.
Your Highness, 10th Highness is young. If he offended you, I apologize on his behalf. Your Majesty is in the hall right now. If he hears the noise...
You servant. You dare meddle in my business?
I wouldn't dare. I'm just kindly reminding you, Your Highness. Don't cry. I'll take you to the doctor.
What a troublemaker. So useless. Falling after just a few steps. Better off dead.
What did you say?
Your Majesty.
Father.
It seems I have been too lenient with you, to make you so cold and cruel. From today, reflect behind closed doors for 3 months. Copy the classics 100 times. Have the expenses of the Eastern Palace. Without my decree, you shall not leave the palace.
Father, please calm down. Father, have mercy. It was just a slip of the tongue. I didn't mean it. Brother was injured. I was also very worried.
Father. Don't punish Sean. It's my own fault. I wasn't looking. The ball rolled down the slope. I really wanted to get it back. It's not Sean's fault.
Father, brother fell on his own. It has nothing to do with me.
Send the 10th prince back to his palace.
Yes. Take good care of him. Call the doctor. Yes.
The punishment of grounding, as usual. The copied scriptures. Take care of yourself.
History records. The prince was soon confined to the Eastern Palace. 13 Eastern Palace officials were jailed. His wings were clipped. The Empress's fall is just the start. The next storm is looming over the Eastern Palace.
When Let's go back.
Okay.
Felix, you've served the prince for years. You're the one I trust most.
I am unworthy. I'd die for your majesty.
Now that I'm confined, I'm cut off from news. Your Majesty often scolds the prince lately. If this continues, I fear a disaster. The Eastern Palace needs support. Here are some gold leaves. Give these to Lord Zhang of the Imperial Astronomical Bureau. Your Majesty often asks him about the stars. When your Majesty asks about the state and heirs, mention it subtly. The prince's virtue aligns with the stars. Hint at signs of good fortune.
Your Majesty, colluding with the Bureau, discussing the Crown Prince. It's a capital crime.
Who said anything about discussing? Lord Zhang is smart. He knows what to do. This isn't a bribe. It's a gift. If the prince is well, you, I, and Lord Zhang will all have better lives. The bureau is poor. They need some extra funds. Just deliver the goods and the message. The rest has nothing to do with you.
Obey. I'll handle it cleanly, leaving no trace.
Go. Be discreet.
How are the stars lately?
Your Majesty, Ziwei star is steady, meaning the state is stable, and the eastern stars are exceptionally bright. Their position aligns with the Eastern Palace. It's a sign of the Crown Prince's virtue aligning with heaven.
You mean? Prince.
The stars indeed align with the Eastern Palace. I observed the stars last night. Auspicious energy gathers over the Eastern Palace. This is a favorable omen. The prince will surely achieve great success, becoming a legendary wise ruler.
What has the prince been doing lately?
In response to your majesty, the prince studies hard day and night. The tutor often praises his diligence.
Summon the prince.
Summon him, announcing His Highness the Crown Prince. Summon him, announcing His Highness the Crown Prince. The prince has arrived.
Your son greets you, Father. Why did Father summon me? Any instructions?
The Imperial Astronomical Bureau just reported. The celestial signs are very auspicious lately. Auspicious energy gathers in the Eastern Palace, indicating the Crown Prince's virtue, aligned with the mandate of heaven. In the future, you can become a wise ruler. You tell me, what Minister Zhang said. Is it true or not?
Father, I am terrified. His words must have some basis. I will be more diligent in virtue to meet heaven's expectations. And not fail your guidance, Father.
What a line must have some basis. Felix. Have you recently been to the Imperial Astronomical Bureau?
Your Majesty, have mercy. I was only following.
Following what? Speak.
It was Your Majesty who saw Your Majesty working day and night for the realm. So she sent me to the Imperial Astronomical Bureau to ask Lord Zhang. To ask Lord Zhang, at the right time, to put in a good word for the prince to show his virtue. I deserve to die.
Your Majesty, please calm down, Your Majesty. I was foolish for a moment. I was misled by this eunuch. Your Majesty, have mercy.
Father, I knew nothing about this.
Knew nothing? Your Imperial Mother, to build momentum for you, dared to collude with court officials, to fabricate celestial signs, to debate destiny. Prince, Son of Heaven, I am not dead yet. Summon the Empress. Now.
Father, Imperial Mother was just confused for a moment. Please show mercy, Your Majesty. This all started because of me. I am willing to take full responsibility. Please. Father, do not take your anger out on Imperial Mother.
Stop. How can you take responsibility? This empire. This state. When you truly sit on this dragon throne, then speak of responsibility to me.
Ah.
I pay my respects, Your Majesty. I wonder why Your Majesty summoned me so urgently?
Empress, tell me, what is written here? Auspicious signs of the Eastern Palace. The Crown Prince's destiny. What does it mean? My Imperial Astronomical Bureau. When did they become your puppets? I am asking you. Did you order this servant? Plot with Imperial Astronomical Bureau to fabricate such treasonous lies that disrupt the court. Empress, how dare you?
I admit my guilt. I have made a grave mistake. I am at your majesty's disposal. But your majesty, the prince studies day and night. He is extremely filial to you. He works hard to learn state affairs. He is innocent.
Diligence and virtue. Do they need to be proven with such tricks?
I only wanted to use celestial signs. To build momentum for the prince. To stabilize the nation. I never intended to overstep. Nor would I dare curse your majesty.
Imperial Mother. Say no more. It is my lack of filial piety. I'm useless. I failed you, Imperial Mother.
Crown Prince Shanley lacks character. Indulges his maternal clan. Colludes with officials. Speculates on the mandate of heaven. His behavior is unfit for the position of Crown Prince.
Your majesty.
Father.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince is the nation's foundation. He shouldn't be deposed so easily. If your Majesty forcibly deposes him, it may defy heaven's will and shake the nation's fate.
Your Majesty, please reconsider. He's the first Empress's son. His title is settled. And the Empress's maternal family is loyal and has served the country well. If the Crown Prince is suddenly deposed, it will chill the hearts of veteran officials. Please consider past ties, Your Majesty, and prioritize the Empire.
Your Majesty, I know my faults, but the Crown Prince cannot be deposed, even if you ignore our years together, or that he's your own flesh and blood. At least think of my father and brothers. They have guarded the border for years, with absolute loyalty. If they knew he was deposed, how heartbroken they would be. Also think about the Empress Dowager's dying wish. Your Majesty, have you forgotten everything?
Fine. Very well then. Empress, you not only defy me, but you use your family's military power and the name of the Empress Dowager to pressure me. This empire belongs to the Empress, or to me.
Please calm down, Your Majesty.
Hear my decree. The Empress has lost her virtue. She interfered in politics, and grew arrogant with favor, and used her maternal family's influence to coerce your Majesty. She is unworthy to be the Empress of virtue. From this day forward, strip her of her title as Empress. Demote her to a commoner. Banish her to the coal palace. Without my decree, she shall never step out again.
Your Majesty.
What are you waiting for? Drag her out.
Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, you must not. Deposing the Empress shakes the nation. It also impacts border stability. The Empress's maternal clan hold great military power. If they hear this news, chaos will surely follow. Your Majesty, please retract your order immediately.
Your Majesty, the Empress's maternal family is loyal for generations. They have served the nation well. Please consider the big picture, Your Majesty. Don't make a grave mistake out of anger.
Your Majesty, please retract the order.
Your Majesty, please retract the order. Your Majesty, please retract the order.
Fine. Quite a big picture you have there. Ha ha. Do you all think that as the Son of Heaven, I should be at your mercy? I should fear the weapons in your hands? Today I will make you all see clearly. Let everyone see clearly who is the emperor of this land. Hear my decree. The prince has overstepped. He is unfit for the throne. The empress has failed her duties, interfering in politics with her family's power, and failing to raise her son. The two of them, their crimes are unforgivable. I follow the will of heaven and the people. Depose the prince to a commoner, and imprison him in the clan court. As for deposing the empress, according to the previous decree, executed immediately.
Your Majesty.
Anyone else who speaks out will be treated as a conspirator. No mercy shall be shown. In this entire harem, only you help me relax for a moment. No fighting or noise. You saved me the most trouble.
To serve your majesty, and make your majesty feel at ease, is my blessing. The peace in this harem is also thanks to your majesty. I dare not cause trouble.
You have always been sensible, knowing what to do and what not to do. Within this harem, certain ambitions must not be entertained.
Your majesty sees everything. I dare not have any improper thoughts. Precisely because of this, I have thought long and hard. There is one thing. I beg for your majesty's approval.
What is it?
I wish to ask your majesty, no matter what happens in the future, no need to consider adopting the 10th prince under my name. I voluntarily give up, regarding the 10th prince, all adoption rights and status.
Do you know what you are saying? In the harem, a mother's status depends on her son. The 10th prince is smart and kind. Many people envy you for raising him. Giving up now is like cutting off your own path.
I know. Precisely because I know, I must make this choice. I raise the 10th prince out of genuine love for the child and treat him as my own. But because of that, I cannot let this selfishness harm your majesty's reputation. Lately, there has been gossip in the palace, speculating about me, coveting the empress position through the 10th prince. It even involves the court. I don't want your majesty to be troubled, nor want the 10th prince to become a target. All I seek is to always stay by your majesty's side and serve you faithfully.
Do you really think so? No regrets?
I never regret it.
Report. Urgent military report. Emergency at the border.
Bring it to me. Summon the Ministry of War immediately, and the Privy Council ministers, to the study for a meeting now.
Your Majesty, the Rondi gathered quickly at the border, coming with full force, but our supply and equipment transport is frequently delayed. I fear it's not just bad luck. It is actually...
Go on.
Fear someone is pocketing money and delaying military matters.
All of you wait outside for now. Let me think about it. What do you think about this? What should I do?
I dare not speak of politics. I don't understand state affairs. I only know the soldiers bleed if they are undermined from within. It is truly chilling. The priority now is to stabilize the situation and keep supplies flowing.
What are your thoughts?
Your Majesty, I just saw, among the corrupt transport deputies, one is my relative. Regardless of his guilt, at this sensitive time, my family's involvement will inevitably cause suspicion and trouble your Majesty. I venture to suggest we should remove him from the key supply position, demote him publicly, and send him somewhere irrelevant. This will show the world your Majesty won't tolerate corruption. Even if it involves harem family, they will be punished. Reassure the army and deter the wicked.
Oh, you have no complaints?
This man, though he is a distant relative of mine, but national law and military discipline come first, I have no objection.
Your Majesty, I really don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Why did you bring up the distant relative? Instead of protecting him, you let your Majesty demote him. And before, you gave up the 10th prince's adoption. Your Majesty, are we being too submissive?
Winnie, you've been with me for years. Tell me, what matters most in the palace?
Your Majesty's favor.
It's your Majesty's heart. And what your Majesty hates most is being manipulated, being pressured, losing control. Your Majesty is a wise ruler. He wants a stable empire and absolute power. The Crown Prince, why does he keep failing? Not just because of his behavior, but his impatience, his constant expansion, made your Majesty feel threatened.
So
I cannot become that threat. Giving up the adoption, handling that relative, is to show your Majesty that to me, your Majesty's authority, court regulations, border stability, are more important than my petty family interests.
But Your Majesty, our loss is too great.
Loss? It's a strategic retreat. I only lost a title that attracts trouble. But I gained your Majesty's deeper trust.
I've learned so much. Truly a lesson from a palace master.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Great news. From the border. An urgent victory report. Our army defeated the Rongi, over 10,000 heads. Remaining enemies fled far to the north. The border siege is lifted. A great victory.
Eunuch Wang.
Your Majesty, there's more than one piece of good news. I'm here to deliver the Emperor's decree. Delivering the Emperor's decree. Zoe is virtuous, diligent, and gentle. Pure and harmonious. Since entering service, she has been modest and outstanding, frequently offering wise counsel. She is deeply connected to my heart. On this joyous occasion, she should be honored for her virtue. It is ordered. Zoe is promoted to Empress. To lead the harem, Empress of Virtue. By imperial decree.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
That's great.
Congratulations, host. Mission 70% complete.
Your Majesty, this was taken from Zoe's father. Found in Charles Wu's secret compartment. Its style and pattern are identical to the imperial seal, exactly the same. But the back has, by heavens, Wu carved on it. Wu shall replace Li. This 8-character prophecy.
Your Majesty, this is found in the Wu family's study. 18 border locations, defense maps. The ink is not yet dry.
How dare you, Charles Wu, daring to commit such treason?
Your Majesty, the Wu family is innocent.
Your Majesty is furious right now. Kneeling like this won't help.
My family has been loyal for generations. It's impossible we did this.
Don't you find it strange? Lord Zhang and Lord Wang, they just attended Lord Wu's banquet yesterday. Why today? Do they accuse Lord Wu of treason?
You mean someone set a trap for the Wu family? Father is usually at court, never makes enemies. Who is trying to frame the Wu family?
Your Majesty, please stop kneeling. Your Majesty, won't see you.
Eunuch Wang, what is Your Majesty's sentence for the Wu family? Your Majesty, I beg you, spare the Wu family.
Your Majesty. Please stop kneeling.
Lord Zhang, Lord Wang. My father has always been on good terms with you. Why frame the Wu family like this today?
Your Majesty, how is this a frame-up?
My father is an honest man. A man who even on reports revises every word of praise over and over. How could he touch the imperial seal, let alone the border maps?
One never knows what's truly in a heart.
My lords. My lords. If someone is behind this, could you tell? Zoe. In the future, Zoe will surely remember your kindness.
Your Majesty, I advise you, this isn't for the harem to touch. Court politics are deep. One move affects everything. If you keep pushing, you'll get burned.
I beg you both. Tell Zoe.
By mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Minister of Revenue Charles Wu hid contraband, mapped borders, and plotted treason, offending the Emperor. He deserves death, but for past service, it is ordered he be stripped of all titles, exiled to Yunnan, never to return, by imperial decree.
Your Majesty, I am wronged.
Your Majesty. His Majesty doesn't want to see you. Please leave.
Your Majesty, something is definitely wrong. This all happened too fast. From finding the maps and the seal to Lord Wu's exile, it took less than a day. Something's fishy.
Your Majesty didn't even involve the Ministry of Justice.
It's as if it was all prearranged.
Only one person has that power. I once represented my father and brother, and told Your Majesty many times about the Wu family's loyalty, even making my brother accept a demotion, just to ease Your Majesty's suspicion of the Wu family. But I never expected Your Majesty would be so suspicious, determined to drive the Wu family into a corner.
Your Majesty, why would Your Majesty do this?
Because of the Emperor's way. It's never about a subject's loyalty today, but whether they'll become a threat tomorrow. My father controls the treasury. My brother holds the border army. And I'm the 10th prince's foster mother, with the prince deposed. If the 10th prince takes the throne, the power of the maternal clan could sideline the Emperor. Your Majesty now is cutting the Wu family's wings, clearing the path for the new monarch. To remove the last obstacle.
Talk about discarding the tools after the job. Your Majesty, what's our next move?
From the day I entered the palace, calculating every step, being careful about everything, to save my father and brother, I was forced to be the Empress's pawn. Now that I'm the mother of the realm, I thought by staying out of things, my father could retire in peace. But I forgot one thing. This is the imperial life or death arena. Being a pawn means never having a chance to turn the tables.
Congratulations, host. Ultimate goal unlocked. Help Zoe become the Emperor.
Your Majesty is arriving soon.
Is everything ready?
Everything's ready.
These flowers are blooming beautifully.
Father, I have failed you. Today, I burn away the Wu family's obsessions. From this day on, my heart only holds Your Majesty and the prince. No longer tied to my maternal clan.
Coming.
May this fire burn away the past and wake up my foolish heart.
What are you doing? As the Empress, actually holding private rights in the palace. You know this violates palace rules.
Your Majesty, I am not holding rights. I am only burning. Letters from my father. My father made a grave mistake. Your Majesty was merciful and did not punish me. I am so ashamed. Burning these letters today to show where my heart lies. From this moment on, my heart only holds your Majesty and the prince. No longer longing for my maternal clan.
Impressive for a woman who wants to be emperor. Top-tier acting and incredible patience. Truly not something for ordinary people.
Your Majesty is both filial and righteous, honoring parents while prioritizing the empire. Such great wisdom and righteousness. Truly a role model for the harem.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You've worked hard teaching the 10th prince. I will dine in your palace tonight.
Thank you for your concern, Your Majesty. Prepare the dishes Your Majesty likes.
Yes. Your Majesty, His Majesty's suspicion should be gone now?
No. How could he not know I'm acting? This play just needs to be more real.
Isn't this real enough? Exiled her father to show loyalty, won't even look at his news. Truly a ruthless person.
Your Majesty, I peeled these lotus seeds for you myself. Please try some.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, something terrible happened. Something terrible happened. Your Majesty.
What's with all this panic? Can't you see His Majesty is dining?
Your Majesty, your father. No. Lord Wu, while in exile, passed away from illness.
Sigh. After all, he was your father.
Your Majesty. Even if he is my biological father, he committed a capital crime of treason. I dare not forget. And I dare not forgive.
But Your Majesty, this is a relic left by your father.
Throw it away.
Your Majesty.
Greetings, father.
Rise.
Mother Empress, why are you crying? Did you do something wrong? I don't want to see Mother Empress cry.
I did nothing wrong. Mother. I just upset your father.
Father. Yesterday tutor taught me about shielding family. But I think Mother Empress, at this moment, must feel worse than when I fail a recitation. Much worse. Can you stop being angry for now?
You're so young yet so considerate. Rise. Your father is your father. You are you. I won't take my anger out on you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Mother Empress, Is that bracelet yours?
If you like this bracelet, I will melt it down to make a longevity lock for you, okay?
Thank you, Mother. Mother, I'm hungry.
Then stay and dine with us. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed such family bliss.
Great!
You rise too.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Have some food.
Zoe's move cut ties with her family and pleased the royals. This move is truly killing two birds with one stone.
That's great. That's great. The letter says, Father fell ill on the way. Luckily our people looked after him, so he could be treated. Father is fine now. He's recovering in a safe place.
Your Majesty, everything we did for Lord Wu, making Lord Wu fake his death. Can we really fool the Emperor?
No, right now. We've only temporarily lowered the Emperor's guard. Tomorrow morning, I will submit a self-indictment and request to reflect in the Buddhist hall to pray for the prince.
What? Then what about the revenge plan?
Revenge? I'm not looking for temporary satisfaction. From tomorrow, everyone in the harem will think that I, Zoe, have lost heart and only care about praying and fasting like a pathetic woman. But this game of chess, only from now, does it truly begin?
The boss is finally making her big move.
Since Your Majesty wants to clear all obstacles for the future monarch, then I'll do the opposite by replacing the prince's tutor.
Your Majesty, the person you're looking for is here.
Let him in.
Yes.
It's been 10 years.
I, Julian, pay my respects to Your Majesty.
Lord Joe, why don't you come in?
Inside this threshold is your game. Outside is the rest of my life. Since we are even, why step into this mess again?
What an old fox.
Then yesterday, Lord Joe, why did you agree to meet me?
I suppose. I wanted to see for myself. Back then, that little girl hiding behind her father's study door, listening to us discuss politics, what she has become today. I never expected that little girl back then would actually learn to use her own father's life to trade for the Phoenix crown.
You have no evidence, so don't just slander her.
Winnie.
Your Majesty, I'm just standing up for you. How could they know you're suffering?
That's enough, Winnie. Mr. Joe is right. But have you ever considered, if I hadn't ungratefully drawn a line back then, the person you'd see today wouldn't be Zoe in the cold palace temple, but on a mass grave, the bones of the entire Wu family.
Pity your father. He suffered through torture in prison. Yet he was still worried about his Zoe. fearing she would be implicated as well.
Uncle Joe. When the Wu family was convicted, of all the officials, only you risked your life to petition. That kindness, Zoe has never forgotten. I caused you trouble. Losing your rank was the Wu family's debt to you. I didn't invite you here today to drag you back into this mess.
Enough. Led a very quiet life now, teaching a few children to read, writing petitions for neighbors. I don't want to be anyone's pawn anymore.
Lord Joe, please stay. You say you teach children. Then last month, you secretly funded a poor student's exams with 30 pails of silver. Was that for quiet too? You write petitions. So why only cases of tenants suing landlords?
You're investigating me?
Not an investigation. It's just that Lord Joe's benevolence is obvious.
Spare me the sweet talk. To try and flatter me.
Lord Joe, what you're hiding? Is it your edge or your resentment?
Lord Joe, you think avoiding court unburdens you. You're clearly using lofty ideals to torture yourself.
It's still better than the court's bloodbath, ending up like your father, exiled and assassinated.
Lord Joe, don't you hope that one day, poor students can top the exams without relying on the powerful? That honest officials won't fear being punished for their words, that the court won't represent fear to the people, but hope.
You think I don't know what you're after? Even if I'm resentful, why must I get involved in the succession struggle?
I ask you to tutor the 10th prince. Not to be the Wu family's shield, but to be the Wu family's blade. Back then, everyone at court knew the Wu family imperial examination case was framed, but no one dares to be a lone official. Why must your majesty eliminate the Wu family? Because in an emperor's eyes, they can't tolerate a public favorite.
Then your majesty, aren't you forcing the 10th prince to be a lone official now?
Wrong. The 10th prince is not a lone official. He still has I. And he has you and the whole Wu family.
You want to be empress?
If you refuse, Lord Joe, then I will shatter our last bond.
Wait. How did you get Sunny's jade?
Have you forgotten, Uncle Joe? Sunny and I have been close since childhood. We entered the palace together. She gave this jade to me back then, hoping for my safety in the palace.
My daughter.
Sunny's death back then was because she was caught up in the salt tax case. That's why she was silenced.
What? The report from the palace back then said Sunny accidentally slipped and drowned.
Sunny was always so careful. I never believed it was an accident.
Sunny. Who did she offend?
The night before she died, she told me she saw something she shouldn't have seen. At the time, I only noticed her panic. I didn't have time to ask for details. Uncle Joe, don't you want to avenge Sunny?
This. Zoe, oh Zoe. You're using my daughter's death to win me over, to join your faction.
Uncle Joe, will you just watch Sonny's killer stay in power?
Fine. I agree. But I'm just a commoner now with no rank. How can I even enter the palace gates?
In 10 days. Your Majesty will issue an edict to reopen the pavilion, to recruit talents from across the realm, a commoner scholar versed in classics, to study with the prince. The chief examiner is my man. Your name is already at the top of the list.
So, Your Majesty already expected. That I'd agree.
Lord Joe, the selection theme at Hongwen Hall is
Your Majesty. I'll take my leave.
Is this... This is how a true scholar behaves. Your Majesty, you were right. Lord Wu is tied to Julian Lee's men, and he's taken bribes. Here is the ledger.
I thought he was just a fence-sitter. I didn't expect this. Julian Lee planted him by the prince. As a deep mole.
Look at this part. When the 10th prince fell off his horse last year, Lord Wu replaced the 10th prince's usual saddlemaster. And the ledger shows 3 days before it happened, Lee Mansion, they paid him 3,000 taels.
How dare they? They even went after the prince.
Julian Lee's former men are meeting the 3rd prince often. The censorate recommended the 3rd prince yesterday, saying he's as great as the former emperor.
It seems they are determined to challenge me.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. Lord Zhou passed the selection.
Next, we send Lord Zhou to Your Majesty. Wenny.
Ah. Okay.
Tutor, I didn't know you gained such insights. Xuanzong's policies in his later years seem similar to my fatigue now. Is this history you're writing? Or my daily record?
Your Majesty, I only record past successes and failures. I wouldn't dare criticize you. Someone must have altered the records to frame me.
This old man's handwriting. I've practiced for half a month and it's finally paying off. This tutor used to embezzle the prince's snack money and accept bribes from students. I didn't make up a single word of these bad debts. I'm just helping him see his famous teacher's true face sooner.
Falsifying. Framing. As for that tutor, you'd better explain yourself. Those 30,000 taels of suspicious banknotes in your study's hidden compartment. And your students seizing land from the people. The cases you suppressed time and again. Were those also forced upon you by others?
Aye.
Effective today, you're stripped of all titles. Never set foot in the palace again.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your mercy.
Finally, it's Lord Zhou's turn.
Being here seems more peaceful than in the Fingy Palace.
One must be peaceful before the Buddha. I am praying for Your Majesty, and atoning for my own sins.
watching the 10th prince lately. I sometimes wonder if he's really not cut out for this. Who should I entrust this empire to?
Your Majesty is in your prime. No need to worry about the distant future. The 10th prince is pure of heart. He only needs a good teacher to guide him.
Ha ha ha. A good teacher. Where can I find such a teacher? I even feel the dragon throne is too hot, that no one can handle it.
Then has your Majesty ever thought that this empire might not need a prince most like you, but rather a monarch who understands the people's suffering? The 10th prince asked me yesterday why the rice from outside has sand in it. He cares about the sand and the rice. In the future, he will understand the wounds of the land.
And what about you? If I want you to watch over the empire for me, can you handle it?
Your Majesty must be joking. I only know how to pray.
This prayer hall is too cold and gloomy. Staying here too long will hurt your health. Walk with me to the Imperial Garden. The winter sweet there should be in bloom.
Yes.
Please look, Your Highness. Your Highness, this frog is small, but it can hop forward. Because it knows to build power with its legs and aim before it leaps. Governing a country is the same. Sometimes a retreat is for a steadier leap.
Ha ha ha. Well said.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
You may rise.
Greetings, Father. Imperial Mother.
Your logic is very clear, Minister Zhou. Governing a nation is like handling a small frog. The way of moving and retreating is all explained in this piece of paper. Ha ha ha.
You flatter me, Your Majesty. I am only using this toy to show Your Highness. True strength isn't about always moving forward, but knowing when to build power and when to leap.
Good. With someone as wise as you teaching the prince, I am at ease. From this day on, Minister Zhou will be in charge of the 10th prince's studies.
Will not fail your trust, Your Majesty.
Congratulations, Your Majesty, on finding a great teacher for the prince. A teacher who explains deep truths simply is one who truly understands education.
That's a clever move, Your Majesty. Julian's skill in folding paper frogs was practiced for 3 full months, just for this day.
In that case, you shall dine with the prince today. And let him get closer to you.
Yes.
Tutor, can I learn to fold paper frogs?
Ha ha ha.
Of course you can. You learn first, and I will show Your Highness how to make it go where it belongs.
Your Majesty. It's late, we should return.
Send the prince's work to the hall after dinner.
Yes. Your Majesty, the July floods in Jianghuai, a locust plague hit northern Jin in September. This year's autumn harvest might not reach 60% of previous years. Over 70 petitions for tax relief and opening granaries have piled up.
60%? I recall reports in March saying the weather was good and a harvest was coming. Over this past half year, have you been managing the granaries with your eyes closed?
Your Majesty, please calm down.
Brother. Father is in a rage right now. We shouldn't look for trouble.
Both of you come here.
Ah.
Father, I greet you. Thank you, Father.
Father. My lord, the mud on your robe is still wet. You must be exhausted from the long journey. Please don't be hard on him.
Go and bring those 2 baskets of grain.
Yes.
I will test you both today. These 2 baskets of grain, one is from the fertile south, one is from the drought-stricken north. I want you to each pick one. Tell me why you chose it, and how you would handle it.
Father, I picked this basket of full grains.
Oh, tell me why.
Every grain in this basket is full. It shows the farming was done properly, and the soil is fertile.
Then how would you handle this grain?
Set it as the tribute standard nationwide and demand only the best. Punish those with poor quality. This will drive farmers to excel. Within 3 years, our grain quality will be the best in the world.
Then let me ask you, what if the land is barren or drought-stricken? By nature, it simply cannot grow such tribute grain. Should we punish heaven or the earth?
Father, I meant to set a high benchmark to motivate farming efforts. But if the land is naturally lacking, we could grant exemptions.
And if after exemptions, they still can't produce it?
Well, then impose severe punishments. Under heavy pressure, local officials will find a way.
What about you? Are you the same as your brother?
Father. I picked this basket. Tell me why. This grain is worm-eaten. It shows pesticides weren't overused. The basket is overgrown with weeds, proving the harvest was rushed. This is clearly grain rushed during a famine.
Then how would you handle it?
I'll ask the medical bureau to check if these worms carry disease. If so, investigate the plague in the disaster area immediately. Then ask the Ministry of Revenue to compare this grain with tax records from the same origin. If it was bountiful before but plummeted this year, it might not be a natural disaster, but a man-made one.
If the medical bureau finds a plague, and the Ministry of Revenue confirms it's man-made, what then? When a plague spreads, do you kill the officials who lied, or save the infected people first? Once the man-made disaster is uncovered, do you remove all the pests and paralyze the government, or keep some useful people to provide relief first?
Father, I believe.
Your Majesty has arrived.
Greetings, Mother.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
I heard Your Majesty summoned the prince and hasn't returned. I've come to remind Your Majesty it's time for medicine.
Your Majesty, this is a matter of state.
Lord Zhang, you worry too much. I just happened to overhear. Your Majesty is testing the prince on the people's welfare. This is both state business and family business. Speaking of family business, I heard something interesting a few days ago. During the floods in Jianghuai this spring, third young master of Lord Zhang's family spent a fortune on a pleasure boat at Shi Lake to buy the original 1,000 miles of starvation.
This.
Minister Zhang, is this true?
Your Majesty, please listen. I've been busy with state affairs. I truly knew nothing of my son's actions. I have failed to raise him well.
Minister Zhang, since you can't manage your family, then I will manage it for you. From now on, you're suspended for 3 months. Stay home and set your house in order. As for the Jianghuai grain tax, issue my decree. Exempt Jianghuai from taxes for 3 years. The deficit will be covered by Minister Zhang's salary during suspension, and his son, offset by the dirty money from the paintings. If it's not enough, use the Zhang Manor's Tea Garden in Suzhou and the Jiangning Silk Shop as tax credit.
I obey.
Thank you for your grace, Your Majesty. Sigh.
The 10th Prince learned from the grain today. I am very pleased. This item has been with me for 20 years. Is now yours.
Thank you, Father.
Your Majesty seems to favor the 10th Prince as the heir.
You are all dismissed.
I take my leave.
Your Majesty, you overexerted yourself today. I've ordered a calming tonic from the hospital. Why not rest in the warm pavilion for a while?
Fine.
Your Majesty.
This is from long-term overwork, a chronic deficiency. I can only prescribe some mild tonics to nourish you slowly. You will recover in time.
Follow the prescription then. However, court affairs are complex. I'm afraid I can't rest my mind. The medicine. Remember to brew it strong.
Yes.
Your Majesty, please rest well. No matter how heavy the affairs, your health comes first. I'll visit you again tomorrow. Dr. Zhao.
Your Majesty.
Dr. Zhao. When you took his pulse, your fingers paused 3 times. Is something wrong with Your Majesty? Something you're hiding?
Please forgive me, Your Majesty. His Majesty's illness is already deep in his bones. He's only hanging on by a thread with ginseng, judging by his pulse. He might not last through the winter.
Write in the records that he is overworked and needs rest. If I, in the hospital records, see anything else, even a single word,
I know what to do. I'll take my leave now. I need to check the prescription.
You're here. These past few days. You've worked hard.
I'm not tired, as long as it's for Your Majesty. Anything I do is worth it.
You? Do you hate me?
Your Majesty is joking. I belong to Your Majesty. How could I hate Your Majesty?
I know. You've been holding back. Just to wait for this day. Back then, the power of your Wu family was at its peak. Your brother controlled the entire north. As long as your Wu family wanted, they could take my throne anytime. But the Wu family didn't do it.
They didn't. The Wu family has always been loyal to your majesty. But your majesty, why did you try to destroy us?
The Wu family didn't do it. But that doesn't mean they wouldn't in the future. In my life, I've killed brothers, driven my son to death, plotted against everyone. Did you think? Your performance before me, I couldn't see through it? Secretly, you saved your father. Did I not know?
But your majesty, why did you spare the Wu family? Why did you spare me? Aren't you afraid the Wu family will make a comeback?
I spared the Wu family. Because in this losing game, you are the only hope left. The prince is cruel and useless. The other princes either have powerful maternal families or are held by feudal lords. Only the 10th prince. Only the 10th prince. He grew up by your side. Behind him stands the Wu family army.
Your majesty, I and the Wu family will do our absolute best to assist the 10th prince.
In my whole life, I've never misjudged anyone, except for you.
Thank you for the favor, your majesty.
Bring me paper and pen.
Eunuch Wang, summon Secretariat Director Tom, and Privy Councillor Lon to the hall.
Yes.
It seems today you are well prepared.
Your majesty, with the Secretariat Director's record, and the Privy Councillor's witness, this decree can be as you wish, and reach the right ears.
I greet your majesty.
I issue a decree as the Son of Heaven. 10th Prince Hankley is kind, filial, and wise. From this day on, he is appointed Crown Prince. If I pass away, he shall inherit the throne. However, state affairs shall all be managed by the Wu family until the Crown Prince comes of age. Then return the power.
Your majesty, call the physician quickly.
Your majesty has passed away.
The emperor died in the first year of Guangzai. 10th Prince Hankley took the throne. The heir name changed to Chuegong. Empress Wu became Empress Dowager Mingda. As he was young, the Empress Dowager ruled, ruling from behind the curtain.
Your majesty, ministers, the late emperor left an oral decree. The corruption of the salt tax harms the people. The new dynasty must clear this first. Today, let's start with an old case.
Summon the manager of the Salt and Iron Bureau, Kane Zhao, to the hall.
I am here to see your majesty, Empress Dowager. The salt tax records are all here.
The records can wait. July 9th, the third year of Yongchang. Manager Zhao. Where were you?
I was off duty that day.
July 9th, third year of Yongchang, 3:45 p.m. Where was Manager Zhao?
I've already said. I was off duty that day.
Internal affairs records show you let a team out at 3:30 p.m. and didn't return until 5 p.m. This hour. Enough for Xuanwu Gate to be Zhaopan 3 times over.
I went to the Silver Bureau then. To check. The salt tax, silver ingot purity.
Didn't Lord Zhao just say he was off duty? Why are you checking silver purity now?
Hi. I remembered wrong.
How convenient. The Silver Bureau had a fire from lightning that day. No one was working. Was Manager Zhao auditing an empty office for a whole hour?
Empress Dowager, please. The bureau wasn't open that day. But I was waiting outside the warehouse. I helped carry water after the fire. The palace guards can testify. If you don't believe me, summon Sam, the guard at Xuanwu Gate.
Sam. 3 days ago, he was jailed for selling palace weapons. This was found in the mud of Bijao Pond, a gilded buckle. Unique uniforms never use this buckle.
Empress Dowager, what does this mean?
I'm talking about July 9th, third year of Yongchang. By the Bijao Pond, the death of Sunny by drowning.
Sunny? Hi. I don't remember.
Don't remember. Then I will help you remember.
Summon Eunuch Bob.
I am Bob. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Bob. Manager Zhao, do you still remember?
Your Majesty, I remember.
Speak up then. What else do you remember?
On that day, Manager Zhao pushed Sunny into the water.
Nonsense. Empress Dowager, he's slandering me. I never harmed Sunny.
Both witnesses and evidence are present. How dare you still argue?
Strip Kane Zhao of his rank and take him to the imperial prison. His property is to be seized immediately. Anyone involved in the salt tax case, surrender within 3 days. And your families will be spared.
Zoe, do you think killing me will silence the people? A woman in power? The world is upside down. All these officials, who doesn't know your true intentions behind the curtain? You want to steal the Leaf family's empire. Will you just watch this woman trample our traditions?
Enough. Guards, take Kane Zhao to the Ministry of Justice at once. By my decree, this case will be jointly tried, finalize and report within 7 days. Anyone slandering the harem will be tried for treason.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Winter of the first year of Guangzai. Zoe used the salt tax case as a weapon, cutting down Julian Li's old followers. Kane Zhao's death was not the end, it was the beginning. This woman finally flipped the board and became the player. I think I should leave soon too.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for clearing Sunny's name.
I brought justice too late.
As long as the truth is revealed. Even if I had to wait until my hair turned white, I would do so willingly.
The water in this pond is still too deep.
I beg Your Majesty to let me retire.
Tutor Ju, why do you want to go home? Why didn't you discuss this with me? I won't allow you to leave.
Your Majesty. Lord Zhou. I know you're tired. But the Empire and Your Majesty still need you.
This empire still has Your Majesty. and your majesty will eventually grow up. But the storms of the court I am no longer able to bear them.
Even so, I will let you leave.
Thank you, your majesty.
Imperial Mother.
Lord Zhou is tired. Let him leave.
Your Majesty.
You've been by my side for so long. Why are you still so impatient?
Your Majesty, something terrible has happened.
What is it?
Your Majesty has gone.
Imperial Mother, you personally placed me on this throne. I appreciate your years of hard work, but what's in my blood isn't statecraft. It's the landscape journals tutor Ju taught me. I've been emperor for 7 years. Compared to being emperor, I would rather be a commoner sitting in the fields, watching the rice seedlings, leaving today without saying goodbye. I hope Imperial Mother forgives my only act of selfishness in this life.
Quick! Suppress the news of the Emperor's disappearance. Hurry!
Yes.
Record the pulse as typical early signs of smallpox. We still have cinnabar pox powder from the southern border. Dilute it. Apply it to the prince's bedding. Remember, make sure the laundry maid who delivers clothes touches it inadvertently. 3 people must show rashes within 3 days. Send them to the Western Imperial Villa. Give them double pay to keep them quiet. In the Xixia Pavilion where His Majesty resides, seal all windows on all 3 floors. Have the guards set up 2 red lines outside.
If the royal clan forces a visit, it might be hard to stop them. Especially Prince Hui. In his hand, he has the gold medallion for anytime access.
Come in.
Your Majesty.
From today on, you are the son of heaven with a sudden pox. Drink medicine by the Xijing Pavilion window twice a day. Remember, only show your right face covered in plaster.
Yes.
Your Majesty. The stakes are too high.
Everyone, dismissed.
Yes.
Wenny. You've been with me for so long. Haven't you realized? I'm not gambling.
Your Majesty. Just waiting for an opportunity.
Exactly. The time has come. This Li family's empire will eventually fall into the hands of my Wu family. Since Hank doesn't want the throne, then I will become the master of this realm.
Your Majesty. Near the Wei River, a giant white stone emerged this morning. Engraved in blood, the hen crows at dawn. The world is upside down. The weeping stone witnesses the heavens.
What? This must be Zoe's final step to becoming emperor.
It's spreading among the people. The Minister of Rights and 27 officials are outside Xuanwu Gate, petitioning Your Majesty to inspect the stone.
Wenny. What must come has come at last.
Zoe. This stone is a sign from the Dragon King. You've ruled for 3 years with disasters and floods. The borders are in unrest. This is a warning from the heavens.
Since Lord Zhang knows of spirits, do you know why 3 years ago, during the Great Drought, why the Dragon King, why didn't he save the crops?
Nonsense. These omens are not for a single moment, because you've overturned the natural order. Since you took power, comets appeared thrice and earthquakes twice. Venus appeared in daylight. History records. These are bad omens of a woman ruling.
You know history well, Lord Zhang. Then let me ask you. In the first year of Yongcheng, a comet appeared. The late emperor was furious over the salt taxes. He executed 37 corrupt officials. Was this a woman's disaster? In the second year, there was an earthquake. It was the Northern Army being formed. Their construction caused the tremors. Was this the hen's crime?
We 27 officials jointly petition, according to ancestral law. The emperor hasn't held court for months. A royal prince should manage state affairs again. Empress Dowager, return power to Prince Hui immediately.
You have your laws. I have the Yongchang Code. Weni, read Article 173 of the Yongchang Code.
The Yongchang Code on late majesty. Cursing the royal family. Death by 1,000 cuts. Extermination of 3 generations.
The emperor is ill. I am still here for this empire.
Zoe, you just want to usurp the Li clan's empire.
We will defend the Li clan's empire with our lives.
Fine. Defending the Li clan's empire with your lives. Then I shall ask you. 3 years ago, the Jianghuai flood, when thousands starved to death, did any of you donate even a scoop of rice? Last year's northern blizzard, when soldiers froze to death, did any of you send a single piece of warm clothing? Is this the Li clan's empire you claim to defend? How ridiculous.
Zoe, since ancient times, monarchs have always been men. Yin and Yang have their order, heaven and earth are set. If you dare sit on the dragon throne, you are subverting the moral order, defying the mandate of heaven. If all women in the world follow suit, roles will fail and the state will collapse. This white stone is an omen.
This white stone is clearly a good omen. This white stone is clearly a good omen. Your Majesty, this should be the last time I help you. This cinnabar, mixed with madder juice and rust, changes color with acid. The edges of the carvings show fresh chisel marks. This was clearly carved within the last 3 days.
Lord Zhang, you said this white stone floated up from the bottom of the Wei River.
This.
Bring some vinegar.
This.
If this were a stone from the riverbed, the cinnabar would have been washed away long ago. But the color is clearly still bright. It turns a strange purple when it meets vinegar.
The words are changing.
This is impossible.
So it's not a hen crowing at dawn. It's a phoenix singing on Mount Qi. It's not that the Li clan is ending. It's a reign of 10,000 years. Heaven is clearly praising me, like great King Zhou's mother tyrant supporting the land. This white stone, it's the regent's imperial seal gifted to me.
Zoe, you demon empress, you've ruined the country. The Li clan will never let you go. Zoe, you demon empress, you've ruined the country. The Li clan will never let you go.
Guards! Ruin the country. Cut off this loyal official's head for me and hang it on this white stone.
Zoe, you'll pay for this.
Execute. From now on, who else dares say I ruined the country?
New Year's Day, 4th year of Chuigong. Auspicious clouds and golden lotuses bloom. Empress Dowager Zoe Wu follows the mandate of heaven. By the request of all, she offers sacrifices at Taiji Palace. Ascends as emperor, changing the dynasty name to Zhou, establishing the era as Qianshou.
Looking back on these past dozen years, every step was full of thorns. From a lowly maid to the emperor I am today. Every step was a struggle. From the stone steps of the cold palace to the jade steps of Taiji Palace. From kneeling to take orders, to being worshipped by thousands. In 3,000 years of history, no woman has ever sat in this position. I, Zoe, have achieved it today.
Congratulations, host, on completing the mission.